Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the end of the month Kill a Kit with Style, how to kill a kit with style results for March. And let me tell you, I am thrilled. I'm so happy. These little things in life. I set myself, if you recall, the goal to finish my Traveler's Notebook, my Summer 11 2018 Traveler's Notebook. So I took a project focus for March, and I did it. I finished recording the summer of 2018, and this is the first ever Traveler's Notebook insert that I finished. So I'm just thrilled. Look how chunky this is. So I don't know, there's a few lessons learned here about, see here, these are maybe just a little bit too thick. So there are a couple of little lessons learned, but at the end of the day, I think it will hold up, and I am very, very happy with it. So, what do I have left before we go into that? I used, if you recall, I put a little kit out which was all scraps from February's Kill a Kit with Style, and also from a couple of my Secret Not Secret Kit Club recent kits. So everything that I used came from all of these. I still have a few largish pieces left that I will probably keep, but then there are just tons of little bits and pieces. So I'll have to go through this and see what we do. I might transfer it over to my reading, watching Traveler's Notebook for this year and see what more I can get done as I'm recording what I'm reading and watching. Then I went into this little cart, and I really did use up quite a bit of these stickers. I only have a couple of the puppy stickers left on this whimsical. And then if you remember, this Alta New, is it Alta New or Pink Fresh? I think it's Pink Fresh. These little puppy stickers, I had like quite a large sheet left, and I really only have these few left. I used a lot of my word stickers. I only have the one left from this Maggie Holmes and the one left from Field Notes. I have one of these words left. They're very odd. They're a very sticky. I don't know what we'll do, but I will get this used up. And just a few little puppy stickers left on this. Then I brought in the Simple Stories little alpha, and I used quite a bit of that. I also used a couple of little stickers from, this was in a Scrapbook and Cards Today sampler. So all in all, I'm very happy. I did use a lot. Everything that was in here, I really did use quite a bit. Got a lot used up. I even used some of the washi tape, some of the little die cuts from here. And then I brought in three sequin mixes from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and pretty much use these three throughout. The Yadare A Canada. This one I used the darker colors, the brown and the black. The Summer Playground, I used some of the pink, I think mainly, and maybe a little bit of the corally colors. And this one I used mainly the lovely blue, the aqua blue here, and the more royal blue. So let's see what I got done since the 15th. I think I had shown you this one and this one. And if by any chance you are new to the Kill a Kit with Style series, or you are new to my channel, and you're interested in seeing this whole book, I'll do a quick flip through at the end of this video, or you can just go back to the Kill a Kit with Style and you will find it in the playlist. So we had done this one, we had done this one. Then this really, I just wanted to document my little town because it's fairly new for me to be spending the summers. I've spent the last 2 summers or maybe even 3 summers in town as opposed to going to the country. And there's always all sorts of things going on in my little town. It's a college town. So I wanted to get, did I document this the last time? It seems to me I've already said this. Oh well. Our little public piano, this little book, and we have quite a few of these throughout the town where you go put books that you've read or that you would like to pass on to somebody else, and you can get some books for yourself. And I think this is just awesome. The public pianos are lovely. I love walking around our little town in the summer and just hearing somebody play. And usually most people that actually do, I guess, get up the nerve to sit at a public piano and play, it is because they know how to play, and they do it quite well. And then our little church, which is always the way that in the small towns here in Quebec, I don't know if it's the same everywhere else, but here, definitely in Quebec, how you can find the center of town. Just head for the church steeple. Then here is, this is a fun one. This I used some paper from the scrapbook and cards today. So these 6x6 papers that I had, I used 2 of them on this so that I could get a little bit of geometric pattern up here. That came all the way down here. And then this I thought would be fun to do a little bit of journaling, these big sort of watery color circles. And I think this was from the My Mind's Eye, Well Hello collection. And these little puffy stickers from this sheet that I used, the Hello Sunshine, these 2 puffy stickers, and this one that said Too Hot. And this Think Happy, I think, came from the Maggie Holmes. So this really just documents day after day of heat warning, severe thunderstorm watch, heat warning. Because although you see here 31, 33, 32, may not seem so terribly hot. I think it's maybe the high 80s or so, but we get so much humidity. What you also have to look at is feels like 41, 43, 45, 45. And so it just bogs you down, and we really had a full summer of that. And I don't do humidity, so I just wanted to document that. And it says, hello, sunshine and heat and humidity. Although, what a summer. Although many were happy, it was too much. I love open windows, a breeze, and the sound of summer. Even the air conditioning did not keep up for part of the summer. I had to resort to sitting in the bathtub with wine and YouTube. So, and if you recall, that is another page that I've documented in this book. And my little puffy stickers here, which are from the Paige Evans Whimsical. This is documenting the Williamstown Fair and my sister from another mister who won first prize. She entered a beautiful piece or 2, actually, I believe, of Swedish weaving. You can see one of them right there and another one right there. So first prize, this is one of the Maggie Holmes puffy stickers, and this is the 2nd year in a row that she has won first prize. Here you see I used some of these lovely sequins. On this one I used the Let's Be Mermaids. And here in the back I got some Shimmers paints out because I really don't use them enough. And I think in April's Kill a Kit with Style, I'm going to bring in a couple of tools or products that I want to add to my kit and use a little bit more. So I use 2 shimmers paints here on the background, and I just put this directly on the Tomoe River paper. Then I did a little bit of stenciling in the background with just some white texture paste, and this is Tim Holtz, I think Tim Holtz burlap stencil that I used here on the background to get that done. Here is another Maggie Holmes sticker. This was from the Field Notes collection. This is from this little sticker sheet here, the little arrow here. And this Celebrate was also from a scrapbook and cards today. And the paper, of course, is always from all of these lovely scraps that I got used up, and some of these little word stickers, word and phrase stickers. So then this next page is also about the Williamstown Fair, but here I wanted to just record the fair itself and how it's become a new yearly tradition. This was the second year we went to the Williamstown Fair. Deb and June found out about it through the Swedish Weaving Guild. Both entered products. June's was quilting, and both won prizes. In fact, last year, June won Best of Show. This year, Deb won. There is even a scrapbooking category. So I found out there's a scrapbooking category. So I think I might enter next year. That's kind of quite fun. So it's all sorts of crafts, but it's not just a craft fair. It's an agricultural, a farming, there's animals, there's all sorts of activities all day. So it's quite a fun place to go to. Here again, I used some of the Hello Summer 6x6 paper. Oh, we have a little bit of a hair here stuck in the sequins. Some of the Paige Evans Whimsical puffy stickers. These were part of the scraps. This is from the Amy Tangerine. I think I've used up every little piece of this. This was a Field Notes scrap. And here you see I've used 2 of the washies. I used this one, which I think is a Stampin' Up, and this one, which I have no idea where that comes from. So I got some washi tape used up, and that's something else I need to use a little bit more of. My Happy Life lovely little thickers, and this is a piece of Pink Fresh Studios paper. Here again was just a little punched out circle that I had left from Vicky Bouton, and that was from my kit. So I didn't actually use this little piece that I got in the scrapbook and cards today, but it will certainly get carried over into either another Kill a Kit or into my Color Kaleidoscope kit. So there you have it. And this little die cut was right here in my little project storage there. And then last but not least, I documented the US Open. So as you know, if you've seen the beginning of this book, I am a tennis fan. I love watching tennis. I played a little bit as a younger person, but I really had zero talent. That eye-hand coordination thing, I don't have it. So there you go. So again, used up some scraps on this one. This lovely cloud paper, I think, was from these 6x6 that came from the scrapbook and cards today. Whimsical stickers, the Pink Fresh stickers here, a few little word phrases, and I put my title this way because I felt that this lovely little strip, this is just a branding strip that I put across here to tie in these 2 scraps that I had. And this journaling is sort of the last grand slam of the season. And since it spans over Labor Day, it is a last summer hurrah for me. There is always drama, weather, late nights, and unexpected winners, mainly on the WTA, on the women's side. It's noisy, loud music playing sometimes, sometimes even interrupting the players, but it's just that it's such an active party type atmosphere. It's quite the opposite of Wimbledon, but you can't help but getting into the fever of it all. So that to me is sort of the end of the summer, finishes at Labor Day as we transition into the fall. Although last year, I must admit that all of this hot and muggy weather continued pretty much through September. And then by the time my birthday rolled around on October 8th, within a week, we were in our winter coats. It was a very, very, very odd year. So there you go. I finished a traveler's notebook insert. I'm so, so, so happy. So today is the last day of the month, which means that quite a few of us, all of us tit killers will be out there sharing what we got done in March. I will leave all the links below. Pop on over to all of my scrappy friends. See what everybody got done in March. There are some gorgeous projects out there. And come back and join us tomorrow when we let you all know what we have up our sleeves and what we'll be killing away in April. So if you have been with me throughout, you can pause or stop here. If you're new to my channel and you want to see a bit of a quick flip through of my summer traveler's notebook, stand by because I'm going to do that right now. Or you can always go back on my channel and look at both my 1st of March share and my mid-month check-in. So if you're leaving me, see you soon. And if you're staying with me, let's get into just a quick flip through of my summer. So everything here is done with scraps. I love salads. So I just document salads. I could live on them and often pretty much do all summer, particularly with the kind of heat that we had last summer. Then, of course, this is the one that I was referring to with all of the heat. I was just documenting where my air conditioning unit didn't even keep up. This year I'm getting a second one, that's for sure. How I would sit on the terribly, terribly hot days. I would put some YouTube on, have a nice glass of wine when I got home from work, sitting in the bathtub and just making the most of it. You'll see that I've used a lot of these lovely Paige Evan thickers throughout. Some more scraps. Another milestone that we had last summer was my mom turning 90. Many of you may have seen quite a few 12 by 12 layouts, but I wanted it in this book as well. You can see, again, a lot of the scraps you see that I've used here that have wound up in the latter part of the book as well. Here is just, I do a little bit of a work marathon. Oh, look at that. Smile. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to reglue that. That goes this way, actually. Okay, so we'll have to do a little bit of repair. How my nephew takes a little bit of vacation. He takes some holiday before I do. So I do a little bit of a work marathon while he's gone. And then when he gets back, it's my turn to go on holiday. So I need to fix that. Again, documenting Wimbledon. I love tennis, as I've seen, and like to get the winners. And this time I also documented one of the semifinals because it was just a crazy 7-hour 26-24 in the 5th set. Anderson over Isner win. What crazy. Wimbledon has the knack of having the longest matches in history. I think every record that's been broken was broken at Wimbledon. Here is the Highland Games, which is another family tradition we go to. This is generally the first weekend of my holiday. that we go off as a family to the Highland Games in Maxville, Ontario. The Rogers Cup, which is our Masters tennis tournament. 1 year the men play in Montreal and the women play in Toronto, and the next year it is vice versa. So this, in 2018, the women were here in Montreal and the men were in Toronto. Recorded our Secret Not Secret Kit Club scrap party because I was able to really go all out since I was on holiday, not miss a beat. And there you have it. And now we are back into what I have got done in this book this month, sharing these all of these scrap bowls that I always talk about. And I actually set this all up during my holiday last year, and I love, these are my go-to when I'm looking for that last little bit of thing to just add to the end of the page. This is where I go to first. We were out of power for about 16 hours, documenting just those lazy, hazy summer afternoons where I love to just sit back, read a book, in this particular case, treat myself to a little bit of a martini. And there you have it. There we're back to where we started out at the beginning of this video. So I'm really thrilled. I love this book. I think I will go time and time again. This is a Rock Your Notebook from Beth's shop. They are just amazing. They hold up. They are so beautifully put together. I will put a link to Beth's shop below as well. So thank you for sticking with me. This was quite a long video. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Tell me how you use Traveler's Notebooks and whether you like the format and what you like about it. So talk to you soon. See you back here tomorrow. Bye.